Good afternoon. Greetings. Now, this is a visual you ain't seen in a while, isn't it? That's right, after... not too long, but, yeah. Another DAW stream, another songwriting stream. Because that's what you asked for, and that's what I give you. So I'm gonna be level with you guys. This is mostly an excuse to, do something a little more relaxed, something, I don't really need to talk over all that much. Pretty hungover. Yesterday was, my designated, not exactly day off. I did do a lot of work in the morning, but, did a lot of unwinding, so, not at 110%, more like 90%, but doesn't matter. I just wanted to do something nice, relaxed. As opposed to the song, which is going to be insanity, more or less. So for a little backstory, a couple of days ago, sometimes you just have one of those mornings where, you're just, trying to go to sleep, but you can't. You wake up at the ass crack of dawn, despite not meaning to. And you only wind up getting 3 hours of sleep. That was the day I had, Monday, I believe, had happened, but, in any case, there was an upswing to this. I got a nice idea for a riff in my head, so this is what I wrote down at like 5 in the morning, Monday morning. And this is what I left myself with before I decided to go back to bed and try in vain to fall back asleep. Didn't work, but at least I got some material for later in the week out of the ordeal. In any case, I should probably go ahead and show you the riff. That'd probably be a smart idea. And don't mind if the guitar tone sounds kind of shitty. That's just a placeholder. Just something so that it's not just a straight DI. Anyways, the riff. So yeah, good start, I believe. Something I can probably mold into a pretty epic song, if I work at it enough. So, I say let's do it. But before we do anything else, I need to do a little programming. Because obviously, that sounded pretty fake. A lot of editing this riff needs in order to sound like an actual song, as opposed to just some sort of silly MIDI experiment. So first up, I need to reload. There we go. So yeah, obviously a lot of palm mutes in this riff, not that you would have known. So we'll start with this. Okay, first of all, this should probably not all be at 120. Not at the max velocity. That's rule number 1 to making MIDI guitar parts that don't sound fake. A rule that I didn't know until very recently. So let's find it. Velocity. Yeah, we'll put it at 100 to start. Why not? But of course, it's got to go down even further. And yes, that is intentional. Yes, I am altering the key switches as opposed to the actual notes. That's just how Relay works. I don't know why that is, but I was wondering why sometimes it just flat out wouldn't work. Alright, that's a pull-off. Which means I gotta find the... somewhere around here. Maybe I'm just bugging. Fuck it. It sounds alright as it is. That's all that matters, really. Copy this over here again. And this whole section is all palm mute, so of course, bring all this over here. And that should be the finished riff, more or less. Perfect. Alright, so another thing I want to experiment with real quick. So you see that I plugged in the power chords, as full notes, but I don't actually technically have to do that. There's a key switch for that. So I think I'm gonna fix it up. Just experiment with it, just see how it sounds. That sounded beautiful. And I gotta go back in here because turn off all these key switches because a lot of those are sort of latching. You hit them once, they sustain. So we'll get rid of these. And the next power chord over here. Make sure it's the right length, and it is. Next power chord is over here, and drag that over. Again, I'm not doing any crazy silosis shit here. Not gonna do any inversions or other nutty dyads. This riff doesn't call for that. Gotta delete these because power chords only work with single notes. Let's hear how it sounds. Something went wrong. That's why I didn't use that key switch before. Let's see. There was no A playing there, Mr. Silly. Yeah, that's definitely not supposed to be firing off like that. Yeah, we'll just kill that and plug it back in. It's unfortunate that it's doing that because that's otherwise actually sounds a lot more realistic than it would had I just clicked it in. That's been something that's been bugging me for quite a while, actually, if I'm being honest. Okay, let's try this approach instead. Significantly better. That actually fixed it. I guess sometimes, if we just mess around a bit, it'll work. So there we go. That's basically the main riff already done. Let's scooch it over here. Because I have other plans for this song. Big plans. So, again, that's only one riff. That's not enough to really carry a song. That's just one section. That said, I should probably write a bass line for this before I do anything else. That said, it's probably going to be basic. Dun, 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 dun. Again, I'm not looking for intricate, at least not at this section. So we'll just do the easy thing, copy it over here. Get rid of all that. Didn't mean to do that. Get rid of these as well. Not needed. You know what is needed? That. Key switches. I don't know if I'm going to use any of these, but... Alright. We'll max out the velocities because this is bass. We can afford to be a little more unrealistic on this part. Silly me. That needs to be that's right, it's not Control T, it's just T. We need to transpose that. Sounds good, but a little too active. Again, I had a rhythm in mind. Bum, 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 bum. Perfect. Exactly what I wanted. So, another copy and paste job here. Same stuff. And we'll leave the last run unaltered. No, we can still simplify that. Now let's hear how it locks in with the guitars before we commit to that. Absolutely perfectly. That sounds really good. Brilliant. So that's that part done. And now, drum part. What are we going to do for drums? This is going to be a pain in the ass because... syncopation. But we can always look. No. Yeah, we'll go a little simpler, I guess. No. I think I gotta swallow my pride and write something custom. Because I don't think any particular MIDI will work for this song. There's a pretty heavily syncopated riff, and that's, I don't think his drummer has many levers that specialize in that particularly, so. Can't afford to be lazy here. Let's see, there we go. Man, I'm missing all the notes today. Let's see, I'm looking for a certain articulation here. I think I might do some, this might fit a closed hi-hat more. We'll experiment with it. Alright, it's coming together. Drum part's coming together. I'm just gonna put a placeholder here. That's a fill spot. Yeah, it doesn't really matter what I put there, that's just for filler. Alright. We're gonna work backwards a bit. This needs an opening. So I have two different ideas for what to do here. I'm thinking either a 1, Phrygian 2, 3, 4, or else a 1, 5, 6, 7. I don't know which would fit better. So we'll try them both, just to see what they sound like. Let's see. Okay, that doesn't look like what I loaded. Alright, give me a moment. I gotta fix this real quick. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. I had to fix it. Sorry for not showing it to you, but that required me going into my files, and you don't need to see that. So, again, we're going for Phrygian. There we go. We'll get the wackier idea out of the way first. And of course, these are power chords, so we'll denote them as such. Drag them this way. Just doing some setup here. So we'll take this, place up here. And we'll try something different. Again, that's only one of my ideas. Whoops, wrong note. Yeah. I like the original idea better. Welcome Excalibur, and that actually wasn't my main intent. You might like this one better, actually. So, I wasn't actually influenced by a band. I was influenced more, when I came up with this riff, I actually had the idea of, doing something like more in a Guilty Gear style. Specifically, the rival themes. Like, in Guilty Gear, there are sometimes, songs that come up when you put two specific characters against each other. And this is on top of the characters all having their individual themes. There are also versus themes. And this is what I had in mind for that. Like, if two characters fought each other, this would be the theme. I would think the song would sound something like this. That said, I could tend to make these a little more interesting, so, we'll split the notes. Why not? Give it a little more of a rhythm. And it'll sound something like this. Perfect, exactly what I wanted. And now, to take advantage of a feature that I didn't know was a thing until very recently. If I can hit the right spot. There we go. Split that. Didn't work quite as well. Welcome, Faber, and thank you for the resub. Appreciate that a bunch. Welcome. Thank you. Let's see. Okay, having a bit of technical difficulty. So this key switch is deceptive. It can mean also, it can mean two different things. Either the sort of chugga chugga you would find in a funk song, or it could also be the standard pick scrapes, like the sorts of sounds. Problem is, I still haven't gotten the feel for how to activate them both. Yeah, I'm looking awful silly right now, but that's just me trying to get to grips with the me software. Because you hear it for yourself. A sustain is supposed to actually be a scrape. Problem is, I'm still not quite sure how to activate it. And before you ask, there was nothing in the manual stating what it's supposed to be, so... Maybe it's a velocity thing. Yeah, that's what I was mentioning earlier, that the key switch is in the... If you have a key switch on, you're supposed to alter that the velocity of that is also the note, as opposed to the note itself, like in other plugins. Yeah, this is kind of janky. This plugin's a bit jank. Yeah. I'll come back to this later. You know what my intent's supposed to be. That's good enough for me for the moment. And for those of you just joining me, here's the first part of the song. That's the inspiration for everything else here. The first part I came up with. And we'll insert one more power chord for good measure. Because why wouldn't we? Can't do everything in just straight fours. It gets boring. Probably put this on the bass line before I forget. Get rid of these. Get rid of that. Transpose this all down an octave. And it should sound very nice. We do a little copy and pasting. Get rid of that. Again, down an octave. Should probably place markers there while I'm here remembering it. Intro. Theme. I think we can go a little simpler for the verse. Less of the syncopation. Let's see what we got. I like that well enough. We'll go with that. But now to actually think of a riff. Let's see. Let's just love this part and I'll just see what I can think of. so I know what rhythm I want to go for. We're just writing an E because I don't know quite what I want to do harmonically yet, so we'll just write on E. Sure, it sounds boring now, but... Alright. We're getting somewhere, we're getting somewhere. Of course, this is supposed to be chords, so let's make them so. Getting there, getting there. And I believe I can just copy this over. Okay, I didn't set that switch off by accident. Again, a lot of these kid switches that I don't use too much, I haven't bothered making them not stick to explain it as simply as I can, so gotta watch out. Almost perfect, except that there's one particular chord that's getting fucked again. Okay, so just click it in again. That seemed to work last time. No, that didn't work either, so I guess I gotta click them both in again. Did I mention this program's janky yet? Okay, for some reason this just doesn't want to play as a power chord. again, we will fix it later. I'm more concerned with actually getting the song written at this point. Alright, so for the pre-chorus. Well, Excalibur mentioned Metallica, so I suppose I'll let their influence shine a bit here. So what I'm going to do here is I am going to play everything a step higher. So basically a modulation. This is a trick they use all the time to make their stuff, add a little more excitement to their stuff. A key change that, honestly, I don't hear all that much besides them. That said, I don't want to just play nothing but this. So what I want to do is I want to merge this riff and this riff somehow. Alright, so I think I know roughly what I want to do here. Okay, transpose. No, that's not quite what I want to do. Almost perfect so far. Yeah, I think I know what I want to do here. Alright, so again... almost forgot. This note's slightly too high. Now we're in business. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Huh. those can stay where they are, but the rest of this has to come scooch over a bit. There we go. So we'll take these two. Notes. Come on. Fuck me. Okay, this is definitely not supposed to be up here. Which means I gotta unlatch this key again. Okay, we'll do them one at a time this time. We'll play by your rules, Mr. Relate. Let's just run this on a power chord and we'll just have a drum fill there. Just because that's what I'm feeling. We're experimenting here. We're going, why the hell not? The song doesn't exist. I'm just making it up as I go along. And as you can tell there, of course you heard there was a bit of a bum note there. Gotta fix that. No, it didn't. Once again, fuck it, we'll fix it later. And as lazy as it is, I don't really think we need to overcomplicate the bass line. The classic, just do what the rhythm guitar is doing, should serve us well enough. And I almost forgot to transpose it again. Let's fix that. And we'll just launch right into the chorus from there. Because why wouldn't we? Don't gotta belabor the point. So... Alright. Gloom. Bring him up a step. Over here. Again, not quite. Alright. What do we do for the drums? Works for me. So yeah, there's your tell that I'm not only cloning Metallica. There's a ride symbol in there. Everyone knows Lars is not a fan of the rides. But that's fine by me. Going in my own direction. Doing my own thing. That's what it's all about. So I think I want to do, for the chorus, I want to do the theme, except a little more melodic. Dun 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 dun, like having an actual progression. Welcome T-Bird. Nice wiggly, by the way. Didn't know the maid had one yet. She's earned one, though. That makes sense. That said, I'm sort of doing work right now. This may be our personal projects, but This is still work in a sense. F sharp. Let's snap into a power chord. Why not? Now, let's see. What chord progression should I actually do is the next question. Let's see. So I know I want the flat 6 and flat 7 in there somewhere. That's just how minor works, especially if you want to go melodic. I'm just gonna copy and paste this and edit it around while I figure it out. While I figure out what exactly I want to do. Eureka! 1, flat 7, 1, flat 6. Nice, simple, elegant. Let's hear how it sounds. That actually kicks quite a bit of ass. I like that. So, send it. It's what we're going to work with. So, as usual, we got a few key switches to get rid of. Just do a little more of a copy and paste job. Drag this stuff around. Wait, whoops. Let's see how they sound together. Nice. And even better, I also know how I want to end this part. Little transition back to E. Naturally, doing the same stuff on the bass. Let's see how this whole thing sounds together. And we'll end it the same way we ended the intro. And now, for what we're going to do for the drums. And not quite what I'm looking for. I want something double kick, I know that much. Not quite. Almost perfect, except it's on the wrong instrument entirely. There we go. Get rid of that. And I think for this, we'll just do a long-ass sort of drum solo. Which brings you to the inevitability. I gotta pick out some fills. Except for the fact that I never wrote a drum part for the chorus. And again, I think we're better off just doing something from scratch. Getting there, getting there. Thanks for stopping by, T-Bird. Have a good rest of your shift. Let's see here. Alright, let's go back to picking up fills from here. Let's see. Change tempo. Double speed this. Absolutely perfect. Alright, good enough for the moment. So in theory I should be working on the melody next, but nothing's coming to mind for the moment, so I think instead I'll just do some, I think I'll do some engineering instead. Just try to make the sound the best it can. Which is hardly a recommended workflow, but it's just what I feel like doing. So first order of business, get a new instance of this on here because I didn't think ahead. When I was just scratching this out at 5 in the morning, I didn't, didn't think to actually, properly get everything where it needs to be, so. Alright. Usual workflow here. This is the left, this is the right. Only double tracking because that's usually, I'm not really a quad tracking sort of guy. I don't usually deal in the sorts of riffs that need to be thickened that much. Okay, something went wrong. Ah, I forgot to activate the key switches. And the humanization. That was a silly trap to fall into, but... Alright, so that was a placeholder tone and I didn't feel it that much, so... let's come up with a tone that's a little more interesting. We'll use the left guitar as our basis. That's usually what I do. So I think I'm going to do, I feel like working with an amp sim that I don't usually work with. Or I guess in this case a preamp. Because I'm not working with an amp. Mercurial MTA. Metal Zone. Now for those of you cringing right now, you're probably not aware of the classic trick. So, the Metal Zone does not have the greatest reputation, but that was before people realized that it works better as a preamp, usually. If you just plugged it into the front of an amplifier, then you're probably familiar with the usual bedroom application, made by millions upon millions of people who just don't know what the hell they're doing. Bedroom guitarists. However, it turns out if you use it as a preamp, it can sound very good. The sort of insane high-gain tone in a box that it was meant to be. And to add to that illusion, we're going to add this. A tube power section simulator. TPA1, Ignite amps. Throw this on after any last-gen amplifier simply. Amp sim, it'll make it sound better. Just straight up. To say nothing of the fact that it has a few controls that could make up for whatever controls this might lack. And then finally, cabinet simulation. The usual Catharsis S-Press High. It's just, no muss, no fuss. It's what I like to use. Nice and simple. So let's hear how it sounds right out of the box. Like a bunch of fuzzy bullshit, because I haven't actually altered the tone at all yet. Still doesn't sound that impressive, but I think we can change that with an impulse response. So, Devil's Lab. I love these guys. Let's try one of them. I got quite a number of them. Let's see. Apropos of nothing, I'm going to say... I say we try Luyatan. Very mythological sort of name that I probably mispronounced horrifically, but such is life. I'm feeling tone 4 at the moment. We'll go with that. Let's see. Good enough for my purposes. take this. Paste it on the right channel, of course. Double tracking. I gotta have the same tone. Now, let's hear how they sound. Together, first of all. Right after I bring this back where it's supposed to be, 90% left. Works for me, and now we do some things to the bus, just to make sure it really sits in the mix. So, first order of business, another Ignite plugin, PTEQX, Pultec EQ. We're doing the low end trick, as it's called. Thinning the tone out slightly, but also basically getting rid of frequencies we don't want and giving them boosting frequencies we do. Not going to give a proper tutorial on this, not the point of the stream. And then next up, multiband compression. Settings that I stole completely from Glenn Fricker. Just making sure the palm mutes stay under control. And now, that's the sound of the whole mix. Works for me. We'll work with it. Why not? Get rid of the placeholder. Bring up some RAM. Let's see. Next order of business. Replace the drums. Use a different plugin for that. And we're going to use my newest acquisition. We're going to use once it loads. So, you may have seen a few weeks ago on Twitter, I was making a big to-do about having finally acquired this drum kit after quite some time. Eyeballing it for probably a year and a half, and finally got it in my possession. It was on sale, so I was like, why not? And here it is. Northern Artillery Drums by Ugratone, which I've already pre-processed with everything I usually do to a drum track. Sounds a little something like this. So here's the unique thing about this drum track. It has 2 hi-hats and 2 rides. This ain't a setup you see every day. Usually only the prog drummers have these 2. On the bright side, if you want to do an almost easy cover, here you go. Here is your software kit. And the hi-hats if you want to do some Mark Portnoy shit. Or Mike Portnoy, my mistake. So the funny thing is, when I was, during my initial experimentation, I was actually nervous that this actually wouldn't work for my applications. Problem was, I wasn't using the right kick. By default, the kick sounds like this. That's gonna get lost in the mix. But then, they had one that was significantly more my usual speed. So everything was fine. So transfer everything over here. Glue everything together. Make sure everything is where it's supposed to be. Now let's move this and hear how it sounds with this drum track. Yeah, I'm not taking this guitar tone anymore. A little too sweet out for what I'm going for here. So we remove it, replace it, but with what? Thinking, yeah, we'll keep the GBA one. I think instead we'll use one of my older ones. Yeah, we'll use Legion. That's a safe bet. Good old reliable pull-in Legion. Been around for a while. I'm surprised this hasn't become a meme. Like, it sounds that good. Almost effortless, great guitar tone. Here's another thing I forgot to do. So you may find guitar sounding a bit fake. So here's what I usually do to mitigate that. Not doing as much this time, but it'll add up once I bring the other guitar in. And maybe choose a better impulse response. You know what? Here's a throwback. How about Rosen Digital? Doesn't get much more old school than this. Here's something that doesn't even exist anymore. Significantly better. Now, let's redial the tone, because we changed impulse responses. You gotta do that every time. Or at least you're supposed to do it. Glad you think so, Faber. Glad you think so. I was, wondering if I was on the right track or not. Fantastic to know. Doing good. Welcome to the stream, Una. That's about, very insightful, very insightful. Good old, like I'd said in KO, Jaka Jaka Jun Jun Jaka Jun Jaka Jun. That is an actual technique when it comes to writing songs, though. Sometimes you just get an idea and you just want to scat it out. It's what I would be doing if I was writing a melody, but I think I'll save that for, I think I'll work on this on another stream. We'll have a sequel stream to this, and I'll work on it some more. Alright. So let's hear how everything sounds together so far. So that's about what I've got so far. Guess that works. Guess that'll do it. Fantastic. Alright, I think that's enough progress for this song. So, I'm not really sure where to go from here at the moment, so I think I'll just call it a day as far as songwriting. So, I think I might spoil you guys. If you recall my poll on Twitter, I was asking, would you rather I do songwriting or do some Risk of Rain runs? And you know what? I think I'll get both today. 2-for-1 special, ain't you people spoiled? Of course, that means I gotta call a break. Perfect excuse to go get water, because I technically actually haven't hydrated yet. I ran out of water at some point. So, I will go ahead and do that. I'll refill my water. I'll set up Risk of Rain. And in the meantime, you can just sit tight. I will be right back. Alright, pardon the hold up. I'm back. And ready to do some spacefaring. So, yeah. Unlike usually when I play games, this is actually not my first time playing this. The, Prince has been, helping me off-stream, get to grips with this game a bit more. That said, I still don't have that much idea what I'm doing, so don't expect total fat mad skills here. I'm not much of a roguelike player, but so far, game's been pretty fun. Certainly, suits my taste well enough. I can dig it. I do dig it. Fun-ass game. I can see why so many people, swear by this. And why people are tripping over themselves to collab with me on it. But that's all what we're doing right now. Right now, I'm going alone. So, this is roughly, yeah, doing easy because I am Babby. Let's see. I'm just gonna go commando. That was, what I played my first successful run. And it's just what I have in mind at the moment, so... Commando run, fuck it. Let me out. Yeah, nice to meet you. Yeah. So yeah, I do not have the best aim, you don't need to tell me this. Shit, that was the... Man, that's right. Got them all. Alright. First treasure. Fuel cell. Yeah, that'll be useful later, not so much right now. That's a dead end. And that's a shitload of monsters. I hear you, but I do not perceive you. So, the other thing I'm wondering is, I'm at least competent in shooters, I can tell you that much. That sounds useful. So yeah, I'm really still not sure. I haven't even seen every item in the game yet, so I'm still getting to grips with it. Damn, found the teleport already, but I don't want to activate it. Not feeling too confident. Need more equipment. So the other thing, not enough money. Fuck me. Yeah, I'm still kind of getting grips with the movement. I misbound my controls at a certain point. I hear him, but I don't see him. That doesn't make me comfortable. So the other, yeah. So you'll have to forgive me if the DOS part of the stream didn't wind up going quite as planned. I don't know, I just sort of hit a wall. I know roughly what I want to do, but not exactly how to do it. Oh, yes, tougher times. I love this item. Definitely suitable for a scrub-ass motherfucker like me. Are those lunar coins? Shit. Yeah. I've never gotten those before. Okay, still moving. Yeah, piece of advice I've gotten that not so useful solo, unfortunately. Might be useful. Alright, what next? Scrap, I don't really, come to think of it, okay, quickly. Leave me alone. Also, I'm glad they're not at the level where, they can kill me immediately. That's a blessing. I'll take that. Let's see, I've been here before. On the right side, that means the teleporter's probably nearby, and that's spawn. Yeah, I don't think this banner item's too useful solo. Going. Let's see, where's that last expensive chest? I'm gonna open that and then I'll go ahead and fight the boss. Suppose I also gotta find a 3D printer. I don't really want to belabor the point too much. More healing, more healing. Always welcome. Okay, I think that was the one I was looking for a minute ago. Yes, it was. Give me something good. Yeah, that will be useful later. Let's see, I already ran into the teleporter. Just don't remember where it is. There it was. Alright. House on the wind. Let's do this. There she is. Almost got her. This is chaos. Yeah. Okay. I need to double back a bit. Get back in range. There we go. That'll do it. Okay, just hold out. I just gotta survive. Fuck me. Fuck. Of course I fell out of the teleporter zone. See that chaos that was going over there? Okay, back over this way. Fuck off. Come on. There we go. almost time. Ah, almost forgot that. Let me through. Okay, why isn't it activating? Christ alive, that takes a lot longer than I expected. I don't recall this map. Yeah, no, I don't think I've been on this map before. Yeah. My instincts serve me well, I guess. I don't know what any of those items do. So, no choice but to ignore them. So, the other thing I'm wondering is, so yeah, I can see why people prefer this game for collabs. It's a bit of a to-do. Okay, not sure what's going on here. Am I hitting a boundary? What? Yeah, I guess this is border patrol. And the bear's still blocking the attacks. Yeah, then again, I think this one's got a few more anyways. Okay, I'm sure that's useful. No, I know it's useful. I got a faster rate of fire would be bad. On. What was in there? Fucking Mega Man wannabe monsters. Too expensive. So, yeah. I suppose it's good that I managed to, keep to my word, that I managed to actually, do the stream I promised in between last Sunday and, the Carnival stream that will be happening this Sunday. So yeah, look forward to that. Because the other thing I'm noticing is that, okay, I hope that doesn't screw me over too badly. 3D printer. I'll take that. Shit, I attack my own Lukes. Little too easy to do that, but at least it's not as easy to do as it is if you have one of those big bugs as a minion. That was a real problem last run. I kept shooting those things, not realizing it was on my side. Yeah, this thing, right here. Bit irritating. Kind of a liability. But it was doing us dividends. We did win the run. So. Let's see. having trouble finding the shrine. It's probably on higher ground, if I were to guess. But there's the teleporter. This sounds useful. We'll see if it is. That's a bonus boss. Fuck it, you only live once. Let's do this. Oh, that sent me flying. Get all the subtle out of my way. Yeah, no, I don't think I'm winning this run. But I'm going down swinging. Just two of these things. Oh. Okay, ignore the mooks. That's not doing me too good shooting them instead. How many clones of these bastards are there? Again, I don't feel like I'm doing that well, but I'm somehow winning. I'm close. Got him. All right. Nice. And even better, this item actually sounds useful. Oh, I didn't think I was going to survive that one. All right. Pretty nice, pretty nice. Leave my buddies alone. Got him. Alright. Treasure. I need more treasure. But I'll take money. Slippery bastard. Yeah, I will say, I was never big on space games, but this has actually been working pretty well for me so far. Having a good time here. Especially love how, yeah, for a rogue like this really does make you feel like a badass if you play correctly. Red item, please be something good. Tri-tip, yeah. Great item. The prince swears by that item. His favorite item in the game. Oh, I've never seen you before. Goddamn cow. I'm out for beef. No fear. Keep forgetting I have that close combat buff. Difficulty's ramping up a bit. Not that I mind. Still doing alright. We haven't hit unfair territory quite yet. Alright. That's another one that seems like it would be more useful in co-op. Alright. What's in here? Nothing too useful. That end, I assumed it would be part of a cave. Not you bastards again. Yeah, you have fun. I'm gonna go, I'll leave you alone. That's your territory, that's fine. I'll find my own place. So, more, God, I hear another one of those. Don't tell me they followed me. Another one of these, I'll take that. I'm actually not sure what that does. Yeah, where the fuck is a teleporter? Oh boy. Finally got some equipment. Guess we're living on the edge. Alright, that's a good item. Or at least I think it is. Another one of these. Wow, that's quite a crowd. Those teleporters are impossible to find. Or maybe I'm just a fool. That's happened to me before. Simply not very good at video games. I should know. Easier to deal with than I remembered. Alright. I gotta get back on high ground, I know that much. I think I'm already as equipped as I need to be. So now I just need to go up. Somehow. Wait, seconds, the chest I already opened. Alright, up, up. Fuck me. Would have made that if I had an air dash. Shit. There's gotta be another way up. Like so. Oh. Okay, I don't think that was the way up. Useless books. Okay, no. Fall. Okay, I'm going down again, but I don't know. Maybe down is up. That happens a lot. And that was not the case. God, I'm confused. Maybe this is the way. It is not. Fuck me. Well, let's hope I find that soon enough. Okay, more of those. How can that possibly be a bad thing? Yeah, no, I have no idea, no earthly idea how to get up. Or if there's even anything useful there. Nope, not a clue. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna cut my losses. So, yeah, apparently I need to do, some more off-screen type things for this. So, yeah, I think I'm gonna call it a day here. These things happen. So, yeah. It's, unfortunate, but, yeah. That's a nice thing. That's a good thing, though. We're close. It's, almost time. Not to worry. Sunday will be better. Sunday will be amazing. That's the, next episode of The Thing. Yeah, look out for that. Till then, I'll see y'all later. And of course, it's time for the traditional raid. So we'll see who's on. Let's see, oh. Yeah. Faber's just starting, isn't that figure? So yeah, we'll raid Faber. See y'all later.